Hi folks, welcome to the Prepared Homestead. This is Travis. Thank you all for stopping by to watch. I have no idea when I'll get this video up today. And I know everyone probably wants to talk about the election, but we're dealing with our own disaster here. We have had non-stop rain for probably 36 hours. It's just now kind of stopping. It's kind of down to a drizzle right now. Unsure of exactly how much. I'm sure probably 9, 10, 12 inches, maybe more. I have been up all night along with some of my crew, our guys, doing some water rescues, checking roadways. I'm headed now to barricade a bridge. It's really bad here. Not quite as bad as the Carolinas and Tennessee, but certainly getting into that level. We've had several homes completely underwater. We've had to rescue people out of their homes, had vehicles underwater, people falling into the creek, sliding down in it, rivers. The area that we live in, which I'm not going to tell you, but for operational security purposes, some of you know, but that's fine. We are just about cut off. As far as I know right now, and I've been the one out checking most of the roadways, there is only one road, and it's not a major road, leading out of this area that is clear. All other ways, the bridges are completely flooded. There's lots of areas that roads are just completely washed away. There's just not a road there anymore. There's culverts that are completely gone, you know, where it's the road on either side may be fine, but there's a 6, 8, 10 foot gap there where it washed through the culvert and took out that section of the road, so it's completely impassable. As of this time, we are not aware of any fatalities or serious injuries. Sorry, the road's really bumpy. This road's not usually this bad. This is one of the nicer paved roads, but like I said, there's gravel all over it. There's just huge potholes everywhere where it was just flooded, so now it's like driving down a gravel road. Things are pretty bad, but they could be worse. And while the water on the rivers hasn't crested yet, I think we're going to do all right, but it's going to be a busy day. Like I said, I've not slept yet, and it's a mess. So definitely keep people in your prayers in these areas. If you've been following the weather, you probably know what areas that I'm speaking of. I know that there's this election going on today. One of the things that we're actually trying to do is to make sure that everyone can get out so that they can go vote. In Missouri, we don't have early voting here, so people haven't been able to go vote ahead of time. And it's too late now to do absentee voting. So one of our goals today is checking as many of the roadways, and if anyone needs to get out, even if they're safe in their home, if they need to get out to go vote, we're trying to do our very best to make that possible. Like early this morning, I don't remember what time it was. I've lost track. It was dark. Myself and another guy had to swim through about, 5, 6 foot of flood water to get to a home so that we could pull some people out. It's been a mess, and people could use your prayers here. I don't know what today's going to hold aside from this flooding. I suspect that our job here is not done yet. There's power outages, there's water service outages, all kinds of stuff like that going on. But speaking of bigger things, I guess, referring to the election, who knows? It's just one that I think it's too iffy to even be able to figure out at this point. I think most of us know, if things were normal, where this election would go. But we don't live in a normal world anymore. So it's just uncertain of how it's going to transpire. So I would definitely be cautious. I mean, there could even be in areas some violence at voting areas. So I don't know. Be cautious of that. For those of you that live in these flooded areas, and I know I do have a lot of listeners be very careful. Like I said, I have been out all night, all over roads, paved roads, gravel roads. The gravel roads are pretty rough because even though a lot of areas, some of the low water crossings, the water's come down because now it's all pushing into the bigger rivers. The gravel roads, a lot of it's washed away, but even areas that it may appear to be just, ground, not water, the gravel has become very, very soft. I was in my big four-wheel drive truck earlier and just about got stuck in the middle of a gravel road because the gravel itself had gotten so soft that as I drove through it, it just buried it almost to the axles and was barely able to get out. So be careful getting around. Certainly turn around, don't drown. I mean, don't do anything stupid. It's just not worth it. And watch areas that, like I said, it may not be water, but the ground's washed away or it's become very soft. It's going to be a busy day. It's been, like I said, all night. So just keep the folks in these areas that's experiencing this in your prayers. Like I said, it's pretty significant. I have no idea yet if there's going to be the need of any type of relief efforts in the sense of like raising money or bringing in supplies. Right now, we're focused on just saving lives. If that eventually happens, then I will certainly let you know and keep you updated on it. Can't guarantee that I'll, excuse me, voice is getting tired. I've been out in the rain, chest deep water all night. Can't guarantee that I'll get another video out, but I will try and give you an update on how things are going. Like I said, the rain for the most part has stopped. There is a chance for some more rain over the next 2 or 3 hours, but it's really slight. But it's not the rain anymore, it's what's already fallen. And for those of you that are familiar with areas like this and like over in the Appalachians, it's very, very similar terrain even after it stops raining. And because it's rained here for so many hours, just non-stop torrential rains, the bigger creeks and the rivers, they're still rising. In fact, where I'm headed right now, it's a bridge that's covered in water. I'm setting up some barricades and shutting that road down. I was out at that spot this morning around 1:30, and the water was about 8 foot below the bridge. Now it's about 5 foot above the bridge. And so it'll continue to rise for a while before it crests, and then it's got to work its way back down. So this today, for at least most of these places that are heavily underwater, are probably going to be underwater for quite a while. And there's another area. It's a river, not even a big river, a fairly small river. Checked on that a few hours ago, right at just before sunup, and it looks like a lake. The river normally is maybe 30-40 foot wide, maybe 50 foot, and it's about a half mile wide right now. So really bad situation, like I said. And there's trees down, roads out, a lot of stuff going on. All right, I'm rambling right now. Keep us all in your prayers, and stay safe if you're anywhere near these areas, because it's still got some stuff to go through. Folks, it's time to get your houses in order and prepare yourselves mentally, physically, and spiritually. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video.